Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
In this article we will consider how to choose and install a sunroof in the roof of the car. Nowadays, a sunroof on the roof of the car is not such a great rarity. Moreover, leading automakers are practicing the integration of a panoramic roof. Nevertheless, the sunroof does not lose its relevance, although it is considered only an option. Therefore, many owners install the sunroof on the roof of the car themselves. Advantages of integrating a sunroof. Through the sunroof, an additional airflow is provided, which makes the ventilation of the interior space of the cabin more effective. Even at low speeds, you can get a fresh portion of air into the cabin, which will favorably affect the well-being of passengers in the hot season. Among other things, the slit in the roof allows less use of the side windows and prevents dust from entering the cabin in large quantities, especially when driving in rural areas. There is a lot of debate and discussion about cutting a panoramic opening in the roof. As a result, there are questions related to the force structure of the body. By far the best sunroof is the one that was integrated into the roof in accordance with strict GOSTs and regulations during the production of the car at the factory. Also, some modifications of cars have in the roof something like a hole with a plug, when removing which is put the sunroof. In the absence of all this, it is necessary to provide for possible risks associated with changes in the power structure of the body, which arise when independently integrating the panoramic slot. According to the claims of specialized experts, the rigidity of the body becomes worse, and therefore in the event of a collision. In a road accident, the damage will be higher, both for the car and for those who sit in it. Which sunroof to buy? When choosing this accessory, it is necessary to determine its purpose and adhere to certain criteria. First, it is necessary to think about the design option. There are sliding design, which works by raising, lowering and sliding parallel to the roof. The sliding type combines well with the luggage compartment which is located on the roof, and therefore is a great option for those who like to get out into nature with full equipment. The lifting type of sunroof is in steady demand. It, unlike the sliding type, prevents the occurrence of air swirls in the cabin space. Integration of the design is possible on any car, but there are restrictions under the type of hatch. The next thing that guides the choice of panoramic design is the type of drive mechanism. There are both mechanical and automated drive for raising and lowering the glass. Mechanics is much cheaper, but the electric drive saves from uncomfortable manipulations by hand. Of course, the servo drive is very convenient, especially when driving. The next step is to choose the hatch itself, which should be combined with your car. Choosing one yourself can sometimes be difficult, so it makes sense to enlist the help of more experienced professionals. When choosing, you should also pay attention to the manufacturer. A high level of reputation is directly proportional to the level of reliability. In this regard, it is not worth wagering $1,000 or $2,000 when buying, for there is a great risk of spending the saved money on the subsequent repair of structural elements. Integration itself: take a sharp knife and cut a hole in the roof trim material. Here you will need a helper who will be inside the car and hold the cut-out fragment, if possible fixing it. When working, think not only about how to cut the panoramic slit, but also about the assistant in the passenger compartment, taking care not to injure him. Treat the edges of the resulting panoramic slit with an anti-corrosion agent to prevent potential rust formation. Installing the sunroof. After applying silicone sealant to its edges, checking all possible positions, fixing at the installed structure by means of self-tapping screws, provided that the structure works properly. The long screws should be tightened first, then the shorter ones. The fixation process is completed by the corner fasteners. Additionally, in the case of an electrically operated sunroof, selecting the location and pulling the wiring. Is the game worth the candle? In conclusion, installing a sunroof can significantly enhance your driving experience by allowing more natural light and fresh air into your vehicle. By following the steps we've outlined, you can ensure a successful installation that not only looks great but also functions properly. Remember to take your time, gather all necessary tools, and double-check your work for a seamless finish. With a little patience and attention to detail, you can enjoy the benefits of your new sunroof for years to come. Thank you for watching, and happy driving!